What's going on, guys? I just decided we're going to start off hot today on my Town Hall 13. I feel like I've been neglecting my Town Hall 13 quite a bit on the channel. You haven't seen them in quite some time. And that's because I haven't had time to push or anything really besides just a little bit here and there to get a little bit of loot and throw into walls. And that's mainly because, oh, you know what? Let me stop talking and start my attack first, and then we will continue. Let's, go ahead and Coco Loon something over here and then over this way, and then we're going to start this funnel going here. And I wonder if I can get this wizard. You know what? We'll use the Raged Barbarian. And need to get this funnel nice and set. And hope my queen does what I want her to do. So let's see if we can wall break her in. Okay, come on, queen. Do what I want you to do here. Go into the base, queen, 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 queen. Oh, I'm gonna hurt you, queen. Why do you do these things to me? Oh no, this is already terrible, and that is okay. We're gonna make this work either way. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this work. Tell you what, I'm gonna start our king right in here, and we're gonna wizard over here, and this is gonna get bad, but we're gonna continue to try to make this work. I really wanted my king to go down this channel here. It's really what I wanted. Now he's going to step up against the enemy queen probably. No, my queen's going to take her out. Oh man, this is scuffed already. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. My queen may step up and take the eagle anyway, and then I can drop everything else in toward the town hall. That's going to be the new plan. Okay, my king actually is coming down this way now, finally, after clearing all of that in that corner. But that is okay. We're going to make this work. We are going to make this work just fine. Let's go ahead and drop this rage. We're going to freeze one more time. She pops her ability, takes out the enemy RC, possibly. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and send in our hybrid portion right at this town hall. And we're just going to send everything in full send, and let's see. We're going to pop our Warden's ability there, make sure the blimp makes it all the way to the town hall so it does get that crash damage. And then we're going to go ahead and drop a heal there as well because the Warden ability is going to wear off, and that bomb is going to go off as well. Does look decent for the triple. We're going to have to see, though, healers on the main portion here in the core. Our hogs did die to that blast. That town hall does a lot of damage, but we do have healers over there. It seems like we're going to have a bit of trouble on time, though. Go ahead and drop. We're going to hold on to this heal for just one more second. These skeletons are killing us here. 21 seconds to go. We will likely time fail this if everything goes according to my quote-unquote plan. We're going to time fail this because I time fail quite often. Let's see. Yeah, not much of the base left. I'm sure we could get it done with what we have. The Yetis and a few miners down on the left side, and the healers on that Royal Champion working through. I could have gotten this done definitely, but it is going to be a time fail at 88% 2-star. Not bad, though. I came here for the loot anyway. I am pseudo pushing, but I'm not going to commit to any Legend League push. I'm going to try to get back in the Legend League, and then if I fall out, I fall out. I'll just keep climbing back up because at this point in Town Hall 13, I don't need to pay too much attention to this account besides for war. I am in a war currently. I've already done both of my attacks in this war, though, and I didn't quite get the triple in this war either. So let me go ahead and get another hybrid trained up here, and while we wait on... what am I missing? What is something... Why don't I have a Raged Barbarian? I didn't use something. I think it's... Let's see. Is that it? That was it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another hybrid trained up behind that. We're going to request for the Yeti Bomb. And while we wait on our heroes to wake up, actually, let's go ahead and check this out. And my attack, my first attack was an 85%, thank you, Ethan, for the troops, was 85% 2-star, and my second attack was a 77% 2-star. Neither one of them went quite to plan. So in replay 1, so my plan was I was going to, let me pause this. I was going to walk this out. I was going to come all through here with my queen. Okay, and what that was going to do was it's going to set this entire funnel up where I can drop my king on this camp and he's going to head down this way was my plan. And I was going to start my hybrid in here. It was going to work its way into this and take out this single inferno. See, that's the reason I didn't come in this way is because the queen, the grand warden, and single inferno were all here. And I wanted to make sure I got that out with the initial portion of my hybrid. That way it saves my queen, so I wanted to be fast enough to set that up and save my queen going in. So let's go ahead and hit play. So a Coco Loon for this. I'm going to try to get the wizard in here while the balloon is attracting the arch tower and take out this. It does work out, so I get that one building down. I Coco Loon for that baby dragon to start the funnel there. And then I'm going to start my queen in this left corner. Coco Loon for her healers. That way they're not just dying off immediately. And then the funnel is pretty much set at this point. It does get a little dicey here, but she does do essentially what I wanted her to do. But I didn't quite start my hybrid portion as soon as I wanted, and we got a little held up as well. So Queen's still going fairly strong. Haven't used any rage spells on her at all yet. She doesn't need them. She is just fine with these healers on her. She steps up to the king, and that's when I drop my first rage. A pretty well-placed rage. I may have even been able to cheat it in just a little bit further, but pretty perfect. So this is where it got a little dicey on my funnel. I thought it was possible that she was going to do something wrong, but as soon as I figured out she was targeting the wizard tower here, I knew everything was going to work out. I had to freeze over the queen and the inferno tower. Now, what did me in mainly was the time it took my queen to deal with this clan council. The triple ice golem clan council is detrimental on your time, and especially in this case where I was contending with a single target inferno and my queen, it just did not work out very well for me at all. I should have started my hybrid very, very much earlier than this. If I had known that there was a triple ice golem CC, I probably would have. So let's go ahead and hit play again. Now my healer's getting roasted by this air defense up here. Queen contending with an enemy queen. She does take out the single inferno, but now she has her healers getting roasted by an air defense. She is frozen, and she's going to have to pop her ability right here. So she pops her ability, gets frozen one more time, and then she starts to fire off shots on the enemy queen. She does take the enemy queen out, but at this point she is low on health, has no healers left, and she doesn't get the air defense out in time. So she has no healers left, and I started my hybrid on this bottom side here. Moving on in, trying to get this eagle taken out. I do drop one heal to keep my hybrid alive, and then I'm going to drop my blimp right there to bomb the town hall. I need to make sure the town hall does go down, so I secure that 2-star along with the percentage. As that blimp is getting chased by that Seeking Air Mine, I went ahead and popped that Grand Warden's ability, so it does make it all the way to the town hall. It crashes, does the damage. I drop the rage for the Yeti bomb. Now, it does look like I'm still actually going pretty strong here. So the Yeti Mite's doing a little bit of work taking out an expo as well as the town hall afterwards. They're going to go do a little bit more and grab an air defense. Now, my miners are working down here at the bottom. I already used my Royal Champion's ability, so she is going to die off here going into this. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. She was down here. I just used my Royal Champion's ability, so she does take out the multi-target Inferno, but then dies to the enemy Royal Champion. And I do have a few miners left here, a little bit of cleanup. The Grand Warden in behind. At 80%, I thought I might have had a shot, but then I noticed there was still a scatter shot up, and that scatter shot does way too much damage for me to get through. So the miners are going to die off here to that scatter shot, and I'm going to take whatever percentage I can off of the base. Oh man, miners just couldn't get it done. My plan wasn't 100% foolproof, and it did not go exactly how I wanted it to. But I got a pretty decent percentage. I was obviously hoping for the 3-star. That's what I was looking for. We're going to go ahead and quit out of there, just sniping off a little percentage. You know, I got the 88% on that attack. And Ethan and HCG, thank you for the clan castle, my guys. Let's go ahead and check out my second attack. Why not? You know what? And I know it says new over there. I am a co-leader, but this account was hopping between clans, donating to my mini accounts as well. So that's why it says that. Let's go ahead and watch replay 2. Now, this was scouted before I attacked it, and it actually got a little bit higher percentage than I got, but I'm not going to show you the attack. It was some pretty bad things went wrong in the attack. It was sort of comical to watch, but my queen also didn't do what I wanted her to do in this attack either. So let's go ahead and hit play. I'm going to start her right down here. My goal is to take this compartment out, and if I could get the eagle, fine, but that wasn't actually my plan. I wanted her to get in here and take this out, but then merge this way and started walking in here. That was my actual plan, but I didn't quite get the funnel I wanted either. So I got funnel on this right side, then I start my queen right here, and I'm going to try to wall break her into this compartment. I'm going to go ahead and Coco Loon for her healers. That way I don't lose any on the initial entry. So there's my first wall breaker I tasked. There is a bomb, and then I go ahead and wall break in down here. So Come on, queen. And I actually didn't get the wall open. I thought I got the wall open there, but I guess I did not. So I raged. That's right, I raged, and then this is where my attack went wrong. So my wall breaker failed. I was not patient enough to see where my queen was going to go, and I wall breaker failed the initial entry. And that's where my plan went wrong. That's where all of this went south, was right there, because I did not want my queen to go in for the single inferno. I did not want her to go in for this Eagle Artillery. I had a plan for that. I was going to blimp that with the Yeti bomb. I was going to take that out with the Yeti bomb and instead of the town hall, because I was going to send my miners and hybrid in for the town hall itself right in here. So that's where this went wrong, but we go ahead and raise the wall breakers in. She gets broken in. I have to freeze that single inferno. She is under that rage. So she does get to contend with that single inferno, and it does not have time to heat up and take her down. So I don't drop another rage or another freeze for her. She is just fine. Now, I thought she could possibly walk down here, so I'm going to send in hogs on this double cannon right there to make sure she does not jump out here and go the wrong way. So she is going in here against this sweeper. That is another reason I did not want my queen in here, because both of those sweepers are going to kill the charge, because they're going to sweep her healers away from her, and she's not going to get healed. I'm going to have to freeze these X-bows, because that sweeper is throwing our healers off quite a bit. So she does take those out. Now, it looks like she does get a lot of value. And she sort of does, but she also doesn't have an ability anymore because of how things went over here. She's breaking through this wall. I'm starting my king on this top left side right up here to start the funnel for my hybrid portion of this attack. Now, she breaks through the wall, and it looks like she's actually going to do some more work, that she's going to clear some more of this here and tighten that funnel. But I also didn't take out the clan council, but I knew it was 3 balloons and a lava hound, and at the end of the day, all I had to do was poison those balloons, and lava hound wouldn't affect my hybrid portion at all. So that was the plan. I went ahead and started my hybrid, dropped everything in, and I had to hold that poison just a bit because I needed these balloons to go ahead and gather up. But I did lose maybe a miner or two there to that balloon, and I popped my warden's ability to make sure this blimp makes it all the way to the town hall, because my plan was already going south at that point. I needed to make sure I did take the town hall, because the original attack was a 1 star, and I needed to take the 2nd star for sure. So Yeti bomb, rage. I used my last. I used a heal on this left side to keep my miners alive. My hogs already died off because this balloon is still up. It did not die in that poison. It is working on my Grand Warden right now, just bombing him and bombing him. And so my attack does fizzle out here. I get a little cleanup on this right side. My Royal Champion is actually still up, and I may have been able to finish this actually if I had enough time, but at this point I only have 6 seconds left in the raid, and it is a technical time fail. Whether she could have made it through the rest of this, possibly not, because the hero's alive on the left side of the base, but there is a chance that she could have, but we won't ever know. She pops her ability to take out the rest of take out whatever she can for percentage, and then the attack stops. She did have full health, but she also, I think, maybe lost her healers as well. So she probably wouldn't have tripled, but I think I could have gotten a more percentage for sure had I had a little bit more time. But that is okay. You can't triple them all. You can't win them all. Let's go ahead and see if our... Yes, we do have a full army. Everything's good to go. We're going to go ahead and head back out and see if I can't triple for you guys. All right, let's see if we can 3-star this base for the final attack. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. I just thought it'd be a good idea to try to triple this base, because it has a decent amount of loot on it. Let's see if we can get this taken out. It's a lot of firepower. It may not work out. I need to keep this other balloon for a Coco Loon, and I'm glad I did. Oh, just 2 red bombs. I guess it wasn't too amazing. Let's see, can my baby dragon get this taken care of? Okay, at least it broke off a little bit of a funnel. Let's see what my queen's gonna do. I obviously want to try to get this eagle taken care of, but I just don't know if that's what my queen wants to do. There's this rage barbarian over here with a wizard behind him. And then... go ahead and get those wall breakers in there. Come on, queen, go on in there. You know you want to. Okay, let's go ahead and get a rage down, because she is going to step up against this enemy queen here momentarily. And then there we go. Enemy queen going to go down. Storage going to go down. Eagle's already down. And where's she going to go? Okay, I was hoping she'd get this scatter shot too. Okay, she is redirecting. Okay, awesome. So she should get this scatter shot, possibly. Okay, mortar's gonna go down. Where's she gonna go? She's gonna go up. We're gonna freeze over this for now because that sweeper could be the death of us. We are gonna lose a healer to a Sam. And let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our king in right here, and we get a wizard back behind him. And the queen can reach the town hall, so she can potentially, and looks like we are going to take the town hall as well. So that's going to be really good for our hybrid. Let's go ahead and get that started as well. We're going to get this going in here, and that means we're actually going to blimp for a little bit of value. So we are going to blimp for the multi-inferno over here, or maybe, yeah, we're going to go ahead and blimp for the inferno. Go ahead and pop that blimp there. And, oh lord, I forgot about a clan castle. Oh no. This can be bad. Let's go ahead and pop our warden's ability right there. Oh man, this can be bad. Let's go freeze over these balloons so they can just stop and stay in that poison. Let's go ahead and heal and rage there. Try to get these moving through. I need this royal champion to get this balloon down, and she does. Awesome. And it looks like we're actually probably going to triple this base. Let's go ahead and just spam this stuff in front of the queen, because I don't think we need, and we're going to swag. Wow, we're going to swag this heal spell. We're going to swag the heal spell and both abilities of our queen and our royal champion. We're not going to hit them. There we go. We're going to swag them both. That is a triple I've been looking for this entire video, and we just got it right there on that base for some pretty decent loot, close to $1 million after the Titan 1 bonus. So that is amazing. We obviously don't even need the Dark Elixir. We're full on it. We pour it into mostly, oh, and a star bonus. That is awesome. We mostly pour it into super troops, which I try to continue to just use a super troop every now and then. I try to save the super wall breaker for CWL week, because, or the sneaky goblin, just depends. But I typically try to bring the super wall breaker for CWL week because it's really potent, right? So that's where most of my Dark Elixir goes, because I max everywhere else. Let's go ahead and get some more clan castle just for later on, and we'll train up another hybrid. And that's going to do it for me today. Matter of fact, wait a minute. No, scratch that. No, it's not. It's not going to do it for me today. We're going to see if we can't upgrade a wall. Let's see. ACG, thank you for the Yeti bomb. Thank you for the CC there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Is that correct? 8 more of these? Yes. Okay. So, I do actually have enough elixir to upgrade one wall. We're going to go ahead and do that. And, let's see, 21 hours for this builder. If I had the loot, I would go ahead and put down a cannon right now. And in 21 hours, I would just have that builder back, because I probably won't do too much attacking on this account and have loot to put anywhere. So, and I was off on my wall. I forgot that we got some free wall rings and things, and so I put that into walls is what I did. And so I ended up with a few less than I thought. I thought I had 12 to go, 12 or 13. I actually had 8. Now I have 7 more walls to go before I'm max in that department. And then just bomb towers, cannons, and mortars. Mortars being pretty useless, I'm not going to lie. But we go ahead and upgrade those, but we just do it at the end. I could probably do those actually after all my resource buildings. I may actually do that, but well, there's nothing else I can do today, so that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you for tuning in to this Town Hall 13 attack video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. You're amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.